Williams, and I'm a marketing consultant. We are offering a free ebook that you can download and print and read wherever you like, or you can just read it from your computer. If you are a business owner or a professional that needs to make sales, please download and read this report right now. There's no cost or no obligation to you to do that. If you've been in business for a while, you know that when the economy is good, you don't have to think too much about marketing. Customers are plentiful, they're all talking about your business and spreading the word, so you don't have to worry too much about getting the word out there. You have money in your budget if you want to buy a Yellow Pages ad or a newspaper ad or a radio ad or anything like that. You've got the money to do that without worrying too much about your return on investment. We call those things random acts of marketing. You don't have to do a lot of measuring to find out what's really worth the money and what's really not. You can just basically act on impulse. If somebody comes into your office with a really good offer for an advertisement, you just buy it. You don't really have a plan or anything like that, and everything just works. But when the economy is bad, we can definitely see the difference between companies that really understand and apply the key principles of marketing and those that don't. You have to be really careful about how you spend your money, and since everybody else is being really careful about the way they spend their money, you really have to hit people with the right ad at the right time with the right message in order to make those sales. Otherwise, it won't do anything for you. We've got clients that come to us after they spend $250,000. One of our customers had spent $250,000 on a website that didn't bring them any sales. We've talked to people who have bought huge ads in magazines that didn't do them any good at all. So you really can't afford to take those kinds of chances in this kind of an economy. You really need to make things much more systematic and much more measurable and accountable. So we'll show you a comparison between the different channels and techniques of advertising, why each is better than others at one thing or another. We'll also talk about pricing for your services or products and how lowering your price typically isn't the best answer to make more sales. We'll also talk about follow-up. We'll show you a sample follow-up timeline for a marketing campaign that will show you some examples of how to make staying in touch with your prospective customers more cost-effective. So who the heck are we to be telling you all of this anyway? You may know us. I've lived in Tooele for about 10 years. I hosted a group called Shop Tooele several years ago. Anyway, I've been in marketing for about 20 years, and I've been working for companies like Wells Fargo and Pearson Education. For the past 2 years, we've had our own successful marketing consulting firm, working mostly with aviation companies. I have a bachelor's degree in mass communication from the University of Utah and a master's in adult education. And I have to say that I've learned more in the past 2 years as a small business owner than I ever learned in many years of school or working for large corporations. You might know my husband, John. He's my husband and my business partner. He earned a Bachelor of Arts from Golden Gate University in San Francisco and an Executive MBA in International Business from the University of Utah. We don't always agree on everything, but we really enjoy being able to work together, and we've got a really good mix of skills. We want to help local businesses be successful selling their products or services locally, nationally, or internationally, if that's appropriate. So please download this free report by filling in the information below and spend about 20 minutes reading through it. We know it will provide some really great ideas for improving your marketing and making more sales.